Hey guys, we're back. I just placed the Lord Vessel, and I'm going to sit at it and warp up to Firelink Shrine, which is cool, and see what Framp has to say about me being awesome, and that big light enema I just gave him. Because the beam of light went up his hole. Get it? Oh, he's asleep. If he does this, you can safely whack him a few times to wake him up. Just don't overdo it.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Sure. I would never.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Apparently he just slept through the whole thing. Actually, talk's not an option on him anymore. Interesting.
Leave and
Farewell,
talk to him again. That's very
chosen
strange.
undead.
That shouldn't be.
Yeah, something weird just happened.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Never mind. Fuck you, Framp.
Farewell, chosen undead.
I've never seen that happen before.
Okay. Well, anyway, Chris taught me a little thingy. You remember we had our buddy, Lautrec, buddy, who betrayed us and killed my firekeeper here. But I went and kicked his ass for it and took the firekeeper soul back. Now, if you want, you take this opportunity to pump your Estus flask up to +3. Or, apparently, and this is something even I didn't know about until this playthrough because Chris just taught it to me. Bring her back. I actually don't know how that works, but... And she can talk now, I guess.
Thank you. I am Anastasia of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
She can talk. I'm actually super excited about this.
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
That's kind of weird. Sounds like she's carrying a whole lot of guilt.
It's hard to say. The crestfallen warrior comments on her a little bit. He wonders if if the church didn't cut out her tongue for one reason or another. I guess because she was a firekeeper.
He's gone.
Yeah, he went and did something about the smell.
What do you do?
I don't know. Maybe you'll find out someday.
Okay. Well, anyway, having killed Smo and Ornstein... Oh, I am terribly low on souls. I don't know if I even have the souls. We'll do that later. I'm sure I'll have something after the catacombs, which is where we're going in this episode of Dark Souls, once I find the proper hallway. There we go. Oh, Nick. Continued excellence, as Chris would say.
I've apparently been I'm not necessary here anymore.
I have in the meantime upgraded the Astora straight sword because it does divine damage, which fucks with skeletons, keeps them dead. Kills skeletons dead.
So you can see it's pretty good. If you didn't have the Astora straight sword, or you didn't have the means to upgrade it, you could always take the occult club you gained in Orlando and take it to a blacksmith and downgrade it to a divine club +5. It's actually within 4 points of damage to Nick's Astora straight sword, so it'll work just fine.
Yeah, actually, and because of its property of being a club, It actually might even work better for you, depending on your
Yeah, when it hits skeletons, it causes them to break down into a pile.
depending on your style, I suppose. You see me picking this stuff up, it's really more of habit. I don't plan on using any of this, probably. Oh, I hate skeletons.
Actually, Nick doesn't... Nick's forgotten something. He's not going straight to the catacombs.
I'm not?
No, you're going to Darkroot Basin.
I am going to Darkroot Basin. Woola woola woola. Forget this ever happened. Ignore me.
Maybe we'll have a fancy cut here or something.
Yes. I'll give you guys a fancy transition of some sort to make up for it.
Don't
Probably.
Don't watch this at work, because he might just throw a penis on the screen.
And we're back. We've actually taken you guys here before. This is the bottom of Havel's Tower in Darkroot Basin, where we avoided skillfully these crystal golems before. But this time, we're going straight in, because that Hydra, it's time for him to fucking die. He's gonna fucking be dead. And I'm going to use him, kind of, just to show you it. I don't have to, but it's fun to watch. Hydra damage is not selective. It totally hits these crystal guys full force. And there you go. Whoop. You know, if you don't feel like fighting them, it's kind of a fun little mini game. Well, unless, you know, they have a pretty long aggro range too, by the way, so you go running around this area. Oh, pissed off at you. At the same time. Not the most efficient way to do this.
No, I mean, he's right, you can do this. I'm not convinced it's any quicker than just killing them.
Oh, it's totally not. I just do it for fun.
If you have a really weak weapon, I guess, then why are you here?
I guess if you want quick soul boost in the game, you could.
Yeah, there are better ways of doing that.
That's true. There are much better ways to do that. Oh, and they drop blue Titanite chunks. There you go.
You're creating a magic or
Is that both of them? Oh, there's still one left.
my
Sword! It's not. Okay, well that worked.
It can be a little tricky here, getting into his melee range, just about around this point. Nick's got pretty good poise and a pretty good shield.
Unless that.
Unless he jumps into water. Funny thing, like I do this too often, but if you're jumping attack, like the running jump, not attack, the running jump, it really doesn't happen.
Alright, here we go. For the first part, for this fighting this Hydra, what you basically want to focus on is just surviving their attack and then trying to get a head down. Get a head down, and it'll give you a little he prefects all his attacks before you can hear it. He's actually a pretty easy enemy once you get up close to him. Go away. That was a kick. That was cool. Alright, I might just switch to a faster weapon here.
You want to move around this water a bit easier. You can equip the rusted iron ring if you have it.
A little bit of a... I have equipped with Ring of Favor protection, but this is where I suffer for, because to equip that I would have to unequip the either Havel's ring or Ring of Favor. So I kind of become like addicted to I mean, it's just my build. I've come to just deal with it, the negatives. But I don't know why I was doing this. Come here. And now you can just pick these guys off when it's
Jumping won't get you there, man. You gotta run out there. That works. Take it.
the problem, the only problem that actually comes along is when you, I don't know, it's
not working?
super slow.
Oh. Probably. Oh.
Alright. You can see me kill this one last head. And, his far right head right there, you'll see it always goes that far attack. You will never be able to attack this head.
Not true.
Well, okay, you can, but it's super annoyingly hard because he always does this far swing. Lands him like, I don't know, just out of reach a lot of. Oh, and by the way, that's a cliff.
Like, as Nick said, like most of the time he'll do that. Very rarely he'll do a different version that puts it there. And by very rarely, I mean like maddeningly rare. So yeah, this is the point where you would not.
Yes, this is one of the few points where I also endorse the bonus.
By the way, you can stand here all day.
Yeah, I could.
It's a little sad, really.
Yeah, I could have done this way. Should I aim to the head or the body? Doesn't matter.
Head, whichever.
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't use the bow a lot. First time I fought this guy, I actually fought him from like on top of the cliff with arrows because I was too afraid of him. But once you lose the gear, it really is the big
If you don't have the stamina and/or stability, it can be a little annoying to get that. And the initial hump of getting past the water.
There you go. You got your Dusk Crown Ring and a Dragon Scale. Depending on your build. Dusk Crown Ring, I believe it increases. Yeah, it gives you extra sorcery castings, but halves your HP.
No thanks.
Yeah, not for my build. I mean,
Not for anybody.
I've seen people use it
How?
as a caster.
How do you see people use it? Does it have like a spell effect?
Oh no, I just have friends who play
Oh.
Dark Souls. Is that okay? Can I have other friends?
How do you even warp things like that?
That's a skill, really. Okay, so I'm gonna be full on heavy now. Yep. It's alright. We're going shirtless, everybody. It's not terrifying because I'm human.
Rarity on your character.
Yeah.
So what he's doing now is not just playing around. Once you defeat the Hydra, he's going back here to try and do a little rescue operation. It's most likely not going to work until he puts something else to do.
Sadly.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's not something you can.
At the very least, I can start here when I reload. He's not.
Nope.
Okay. So,
Let's deal with this real quick.
really sorry about this, guys. It's it's a super. I guess there are mods out there that lets you skip. So Chris is informed that lets you skip these first. I'm trying to skip From Software right now, just will not let me. Havoc as well. You probably hear that.
Okay.
There we are.
A golden crystal golem.
I'm gonna regret taking that armor off, aren't I?
It's up to you. I don't know. Don't get hit.
Alright. He actually does a lot of damage. His uppercut can...
If you guys get a chance, pause the video and take a gander at the big crystal on this guy's back.
I'll give you a good view there.
See if you can tell what's inside.
Oh!
Danger.
Is that curse?
No. These are great questions. I just don't want to know the answer.
Not nearly motivated enough with the answer.
Yeah, there's for all the effort we put into Dark Souls, there's a certain degree of laziness just inherent in how we play. I don't know what's with that.
That big uppercut he's doing, by the way, hits me. It will do a lot of damage. It shoots me in the air. I think it kills me, actually. It straight up.
Like, it depends on your stats and ability.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like an instant kill.
Never gotten hit by it. I've just had people tell me it'll probably kill you.
I mean, I've been hit by it. It'll put you in a bad spot.
He's not super hard. He's just a powered up version of the crystal. Crystal guys.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. Be patient.
Take your time. Get it done.
Boink.
And the Lady of the Crystal Golem.
Okay.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Okay. That's Dusk. Nick actually came to her for a reason. She's going to be in a roundabout way, she's going to be a great help to him in the catacombs.
Yes. She's also part of the DLC, but you'll come to see her later for that. Right? She's a story point in the DLC.
Yeah, she's a major part of the DLC.
Right. Anyway, but for right now, the important thing is actually over here. I don't know. The important point is you come over here. I don't know if you have to be human for this.
I don't think so.
I don't think you actually have to be human for this one. Is you can summon her again. And if I can get her to show up. No, she doesn't. Okay, whatever. I'll summon her. She doesn't fight for you, but she is a merchant.
Do you wanna keep going, or do you wanna show them next time?
I'll show you guys next time on Dark Souls.
And he'll put on his shirt.
And hey man, just because you're approved.